Hi everyone. So I'll get started. My name is Tracy and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in Central Victoria. Welcome. I'm going to wait just a couple of seconds to see if anyone pops on. They usually do. But if you're new here, I go live every Thursday at 5 PM Australian time, or Eastern time. So I'm really excited about the card that we're creating today. It's using another colour splash combo, which is always fun to create with. As you're popping on, please pop on and say hello. Let me know where you're watching from if you're not on here regularly. And don't forget, while you are here, please make sure you do say hello. Give me an emoji or something like that so you can go in the draw for next week's free cards. So, hi Rachel, hi Ingrid, how are you? How's everyone's week been? How's Queensland been? Because you two ladies are in Queensland. What's the weather been like? We've had a ton of rain, which is good. I'm not complaining, but my poor plants are starting to really feel the effects, I think. So, and that's usually how I kill my plants off, is I overlove them. So I think they need a little bit more sunshine. Hi Sandy, how are you? Hi Marion. Hi Lisa. Welcome everyone. Sandy's freezing. Yeah, it has been pretty cool all day, but the sun's been out, so that's always nice. Ingrid said the weather's crap. Rain is coming up there as well. Yeah, lots of rain everywhere. Rachel says it's cold and drizzling. Yeah, it's been really crazy. Even days where they said it wasn't going to rain, it has rained. So anyway. Rachel says my card shelves are looking full. I know. And I've even got more on the other side. And they're the projects that I'm working on, filming and blogging and all that sort of stuff. So I've even got some on the other side, which is really great. It's making my craft room actually look like a craft room, which is really, I'm loving it. Hi Deirdre, how are you? All right, so I've got a few on. Has anyone done anything exciting this week? Has anything been happening? I went out for tea last night, which was nice. We went to the National restaurant or pub in Bendigo, and that was really nice. Just my husband and I. So yeah, not a lot going on, but busy. So what about, is everyone else doing anything exciting, or do you have something exciting coming on in the weekend? Alrighty, so I've got a little bit to show you. Super excited. I got my new mini catalogue and the celebration catalogue. So I received that yesterday in the mail, and we were able to purchase and pre-order today. So funny story. Last night I sent out on our team page, not to forget the catalogues, with the catalogue numbers and everything like that. And what did? I did not order catalogues, so I had to do 2 orders today. Kicking myself. I should do as I say, not... Yeah, anyway. Alright everyone, I'm going to pop the camera down and we'll get going with all our gear today. We're using 2 stamp sets from the annual catalogue that I've done for the Colour Splash challenge. And one that I'm super excited to show you. So, yeah. Marion said, big list, no cash. She's referring to the new mini catalogue, the holiday catalogue. Hi Chrissy, how are you today? So let's just pop that camera down really quickly. And just gonna flick that view over. Try and add a little bit of extra light in. I love winter, but this lighting for our lives and for my videoing is really terrible, so I do apologise. So hopefully that is alright. Let me know if that looks okay, guys. And I noticed before I hit live that my hands are really cracked and dry, and I almost ran up to get some more cream on them, but I didn't want to have you guys waiting for too long. Alright, so this week's Sunday Facebook challenge was a sketch challenge, and my ladies absolutely love doing sketch challenges. It is on my Facebook page here as well, so you can go over and check that out. This is the card that I created using the hand-penned designer series paper, as well as the Dragonfly Garden stamp set, which is in the annual catalogue. This is such a beautiful and soft card. I really liked the colours in it, so we got mint macaron and pool party together with the pale papaya. So these colours work really well. I've obviously pulled them out of that designer series paper, and yeah, it's come together really, really well. I love this card, and you can see how I've created it over on my YouTube channel too, if you're after more information on it, as well as over my blog. Hi Pam. Oh no, you're not too late. I've just been talking, so you haven't really missed anything. Oh, thanks Sandy. Yeah, it is a gorgeous card. So, and you've got, if you would like to join in the challenge, you've got till Sunday to join in. So please come on over and create a card, pop it in the comments, and we love to see what everyone comes up with. And please go over and check out the ladies' cards that they've created, because they are amazing. They've come up with a few different ways of putting things together, and I really love how talented they are. So come over and join in. Beryl says, lovely card, hand penned. Oh, and you're from North Queensland. Welcome, Beryl. I'm glad you're here. Okay, so that's all the fun crafty stuff that I've been doing this week, but let me bring in the Simple Sweet Stampers tutorial bundle. It's this one here. It's available on my blog. There's 12 projects in there using the beautiful in colours that have been brought out in the annual catalogue. These are 2021 to 2023 colours, and there's 12 projects inside this bundle. You can purchase it in my on my blog, and this is the card that I've created for my tutorial, so it's a really cute one. I've also got a special for anyone who purchases with me this whole month. I've got my normal special of anyone who purchases, but if you purchase $50 or over, you're going to get this tutorial bundle as a free extra gift. So that's a little bit of an extra perk for this month. I have a new host code because we are in July. Isn't it crazy that we're already in July? I should have checked up to see how many Thursdays we've got together before Christmas, but it's probably a little depressing for some. But with the new hostess code, if you're purchasing this month, use this hostess code. Not only will I send you a handmade card, which is what we're creating tonight, so let me show you the card. It's this one here. You love the colour. Yeah, thanks Pam. So really, really cute. I'm going to quickly show you the 2 stamp sets that we're using, because when I saw this in the annual catalogue, I was super excited. Like I've told you guys before, I don't sew, but I love stitched dies, and this is a stitched stamp set. So all those different stitches there. I don't know whether you can hear my belly, but it's grumbling. I must be hungry. And the biggest wish stamp set. This one is really great too. We've got big sentiments. So we've got the big bold sentiments, and then the beautiful cursive writing as well. So we're using these 2 stamp sets for that card. And one thing, this one is really cool, and I'll tell you a little story about that as we're crafting, but I'm really excited to be showing you this card. So anyone who purchases with this hostess code will get that handmade card. You're also going to receive a bundle tutorial. So it's this one here, brand new for this month. I've just printed it out this afternoon. Lots and lots of different projects and cards. And I always miss the pictures. So full colour photos. My printer is playing up again. I need to get another one. And all the measurements, the supplies, reorder codes, everything is included in this bundle tutorial. These are also, oh, I've got a few blank pages there. Let me take them out. These are also included for my team members. So if you're thinking about joining the crafting community or my Inky Stampers team, this is one of the freebies that you get every single month for being part of the team. So some really great projects in there. Well, this one is gorgeous. Look at that. Let's use that stitched greenery die in the background there. Love that card there. And let me show you mine, because I've used the 𝐻𝐻𝐼𝐻 Designer Series paper and the stamp set that's in that suite. So it's a really cute, easy card using up that DSP. Hi Renee, how are you? Marion says dinner is cooked. Beautiful. Beryl says she's just started watching a live, and guess what NBN appears to be playing up? The wheel keeps turning. Oh, that's all right, Beryl. You can catch the replay either on Facebook or on YouTube later on. No problem. Whoops. I just pressed a button and I have no idea what it did. But hopefully you're all still there. Is everything still working, guys? I'm going to take a drink too while I'm at it. Obviously didn't talk enough today. Yeah, so you'll get the handmade card and the bundle tutorial for this month, as well as if you spend $50 or more, you're going to get that extra SSS tutorial bundle. This one is worth $9.99 US if you would like to purchase it instead of purchasing product. Okay, so the mini catalogue. Let me bring it in and show you. This is the holiday catalogue, and I say holiday because it does cover Halloween, Thanksgiving, a little bit of Valentine's, and also Christmas. So super exciting. There is lots and lots of beautiful products in it, and I had no problems doing my order today. And then we also have the celebration brochure. Now this is for if you're new to Stampin' Up and you haven't heard of celebration before. We're actually doing celebration 2 times a year this time. Instead of being a 3-month event, it's only going to be 2 months, and we're celebrating it twice, so there'll be 2 lots of celebration. So we had the first one at the beginning of the year. This one's coming in, it's the second one, and it's for 2 months, so August and September. And the celebration brochure is actually full of wonderful free products. So for every $90 that you spend on products, you can choose one free item that's in this catalogue. There is stamp sets, designer series paper, and you can probably see, let me show you. This is designer series paper. We've got stamp sets, we've got, it's gold shimmery paper, like our glimmer paper used to be. And we've also got more DSP, some really nice stamp sets. You can see like lots of little sneak peeks. Unfortunately, I can't show you inside the catalogue, so that's why I'm not showing you inside, but lots and lots of really nice product. And here's a few sneak peeks of what's coming out as well. And I think there's even more at the back. Super cool. So this is will be available 3rd of August. If you can't wait that long, you can sign up and become a demonstrator yourself. Now, the way I like to look at it is more of a membership. So it's $169. You get to choose $235 worth of product. And then for every order after that, one of the best perks is that you're going to order early from the catalogue. You're going to get it at a discount because you're going to get it at 20% off at the starting discount, up to 25% as you move up. But if you don't want to stay with Stampin' Up, there is no obligation. You have to stay there. So you just sort of drop and you go back to being a customer. So something to think about if you really want to get in and start doing the Christmas crafts and cards as well. Now's the perfect time to do it. 24 Thursdays until Santa time, Marion. Wow, 24. That's a lot of projects that we can do together, so that's really great. One of the other specials that's available that started today is the Designer Series paper sale. This is fantastic because if you love your DSP, and I think most people do, you can get it at 15% off, and this is available till the 2nd of August. So you've got a bit of time to get these. These are DSPs that are in the annual catalogue, and let me just show you them up a little bit closer. We have Beauty of the Earth, Bloom Where You're Planted, Hand Penned, this is gorgeous, so is Bloom Where You're Planted, Pansy Petals in the Wild, In Good Taste, Sweet Symmetry, Tidings of Christmas, so you can get your Christmas project started right now with that DSP and You're a Peach. So all these are available right now at 15% off. If you're a Stampin' Up demonstrator already, you're going to get your discount on top of that 15%. So another great reason to be a demo. Hi Fiona. Hi Sylvia, how are you? So this is available till the 2nd of August. Last thing is my monthly class. So I have a new monthly class, Stamp with Tracy, and it's using the Bloom Where You're Planted suite. These are the cards, absolutely gorgeous cards. I did give you a sneak peek last week, which was this card. I'll show you really quickly. It's a bit of a fun fold with a corner flap card. Pull it out, it goes back in. Gorgeous, love that one. I love all the colours in this designer series paper and the cards. In your class, you're going to get the PDF and the video recording on YouTube. It is an unlisted event. Hi Carolyn, how are you? You will also receive 5 card kits. Now these are all cards, so there's 5 kits. The supplies that you're going to receive on top is a quarter pack of that designer series paper. One side is more of a, so we've got like stone, brick, wood, all those sorts of things, and then the other side is plants. So you've got plants that you can die cut or fussy cut. You've got pots. Beautiful. Lots and lots of different patterns and designs as well. That brick wall's gorgeous. So a quarter of a pack. You're also going to receive 2 of the paper lattices and a full pack of the Baker's Twine Essential Pack. So there's 5 rolls of Baker's Twine in that kit. So this is a really awesome kit. I'm also offering it to online only. So if you're a demonstrator or you live overseas, you can purchase just the PDF with video tutorial, and that's $20. For the class and kit, it's $48 and $48 for the month, but there's prizes with if you sign up as the monthly subscription. Alright, so that I think is everything that I had to go through. Let's start crafting and then we'll do our draw of our card. So I'm going to bring my card in. I have all my card kit ready to go, and you'll find all the measurements and the supplies that I use on my YouTube channel tomorrow if you're interested. Like I said, this is my monthly card appreciation for my customers. So we have Daffodil Delight card base, basic white as our layer, and then these 2 here. We have Coastal Cabana, Pumpkin Pie, and Mango Melody for our sentiment here. So the colour combo that Wendy Cranford has done for last week's colour combo was Coastal Cabana, Mango Melody, Daffodil Delight, Pumpkin Pie, and Basic Black. I missed out on the Basic Black altogether, so I probably could have done the embossing in the black embossing powder, and that would have tied it in a little bit, but I really like how the white embossing powder has turned out, so I'm going to stick with that one today. So the Stitch, or the Stitchery stamp set, has so many different designs. There's 8 in all of different stitches, so you could certainly get on your sewing machine and do those stitches on your sewing machine, and that would look fantastic. I don't think it'd look quite so nice if I did it, but I love how this has turned out. And we're using all of those oranges and yellows to do our background stamping. Now, what I found was the easiest to clean as I went through each colour, because you will be using the same ink on a different stamp. So I'm going to bring my chamois in. If you haven't used the stamping chamois, I highly recommend it. It's reusable, it's super easy to clean, and let me just bring it in and show you. It doesn't matter how dirty it is because mine's pretty dirty. It comes up quite clean, and well, this is clean, but it'll clean your stamps really well as well. If you run it through just the tap on cold water, that gets out a whole heap of colours, and then if you run it on in hot water, it gets all your reds and purples out. So really great tip there. So I'm just going to pop this to the side so we can clean our stamps as we go. So I have my stamps just on big blocks, and if I had more stamp blocks I'd probably use them, but I've popped 3 on this big one. I've got another one that I've got 3 on, and then I've got the eye block with 2. So I'm just going to quickly stamp away with all my colours, and I might start with Daffodil Delight, Mango Melody, and then Pumpkin Pie. So if I had a large stamp with just 1 on, it'd be easier. So you could probably stamp just 1 of these stamps in 1 colour, I mean, using the different stamps. That'd probably make it a little bit easier. I think my husband's home. I think that's what they're going off about. And then the last one. And then I'll show you how easy it is to clean off my stamps. Now these are really quite big, so you can do it 2 ways. You can run your stamp over your chamois, or you can bring your chamois up to the stamp. Oh, Sandy says I've enabled her to get that set ordered today, so it looks like... Oh, you're going to do it. Excellent. Yeah, that Bloom Where You're Planted stamp set is gorgeous. Okay. All clean. Let's bring the other ones in. I'm going to go with the next lot of colours. Pip. And Pumpkin Pie. I will end up with all these colours all over my hands before I finish, I can guarantee it. So I think this card actually reminds me of kindergarten, because in kindergarten we used to do sewing, and you'd think if I'd done it that early on that I should be good at it. But it was all hand stitching, and I think, Mum, you might be able to help me, did we end up making it into a cushion? I can't remember. You might even still have it, which is pretty crazy. But I think that's what my card actually looks like, that finished image of our stitching in kindergarten. And we used to use different coloured fabric, different threads as well. Okay, so let's bring in this first one. I'm going to start again. Placemats, okay. Well, there you go, placemats. I was thinking cushions for some reason. But did anyone else do that at school? I probably could have just done maybe 3 different stamps instead of trying to use all 8, but anyway. I really do never try and do something simple. This one. So we are doing some heat embossing with our sentiments. I'm going to do one last one. So right on the very edge. I've got them everywhere. Just going to grab a baby wipe and we'll get rid of that. I think I've made it worse. Anyway. So I have my Coastal Cabana piece as well as the Mango Melody, and we don't need that anymore. I'm going to bring some 𝒉𝒐𝒔𝒕 ink in and the Whisper White embossing powder for our sentiments. So I haven't used any of the Coastal Cabana ink, just the oranges and yellows with our stamping, but we have the Coastal Cabana in with the background. So I've got 2 of these, the Thanks and the Friend. But let me bring that stamp set in again. So you've got Thanks, Birthday, Happy, Hello, Friend. Birthday, Happy, Hello, Thanks and Friend in the scriptive. This is a really great set. So I'm also going to bring in my Stampin' Mat because it excuse me, because it is photopolymer. You're going to need that little bit of the cushioning to get a nice good image. So I'm going to use the Thanks, inking that up in the 𝒉𝒐𝒔𝒕, and we're going to stamp that 3 times down our Coastal Cabana piece. So for all the demonstrators out there, did you place an order today? And if you did, what was your number 1 must-have from the holiday catalogue? And then I'm just going to stamp that Friend. This Mango Melody piece is quite big. It's just a scrap that I grabbed out of my scrap file. Definitely don't need it to be that big. So I'm going to bring my white powder in and add that over the top. And this fits perfectly, this sentiment. And we have it. Let's get our Friend going. I'm just going to heat that with that heat tool until it melts completely. Renee says the Christmas dog and cat stamp and die and paper. Christmas stockings, I think it's called, Renee, and absolutely that is definitely one that I had on my list and I purchased. I'm super excited for. I think any animal lover is going to love that one. So we're just melting this up. This gets really hot, so you don't want to get your fingers in the road at all. But as soon as it melts, you can just move it on. And this white really pops off these bright colours. Okay. So once your heat tool's heated up, it really doesn't take long to melt that powder. This is always one of my favourite techniques. It's a real wow for new crafters and stampers. And Stampin' Up have brought in a whole range back in as well, which is great. So that's really quite easy once it's done. Doesn't that look great? Really pops off the page. So I'm going to do a quick fussy cut around the friend. Renee said non-pay week. She's got more on the list. Yeah. I don't think we ever have enough in our accounts for everything. So I'm just quickly doing a bit of a border around. And if you cut it down to a bit more manageable piece, it makes it a little bit easier to fussy cut right in and close. Okay. Let's bring some liquid adhesive in. I've just got my Tombow Mono and I'm going to glue our two layers together, Coastal Cabana and Pumpkin Pie. So I think these two colours together are awesome. I don't use Pumpkin Pie probably enough. It's one of those colours that I don't know, we probably all don't use very often. I do when I'm doing my spooktacular, my Halloween month, but anyway. Gonna grab some dimensionals and I think I might just cut some edges. Just some small edges. Need that little bit of a pop. And before we pop that down, I'm going to bring some white baker's twine. Now, this is actually an old one that's retired, but like I said before, there is baker's twine in the Essentials pack. It's a 5-pack of baker's twine together. So you can can still purchase it. I'm going to wrap it around. I think I'm going to do 3 times. And then tie a nice little bow on the left-hand side. Hopefully I've got enough twine on that side to do a cute little bow, and I think I might even double knot it. That's a nice little cute bow there. I'm going to pop that down into the middle of the thanks, and then I'm going to pop that sentiment over the top. So this stamp set works really well. You can stamp like thanks down and then stamp friends over the top. That looks really good. Let's pop that down. Cute. All right, let's layer these two together. So this would look good on any colour combo. You could change it out. I'm going to pop some dimensionals on here as well. So it's a fairly quick and simple card. Be a lot more simple if you just chose maybe one of the stamps, one of the stitches, or even one stitch and the one colour. The other thing you could do is you could use your big block, so this one, and layer them all together and just stamp in the one colour. That would make it really easy and quick to make cards. Or use your Stamparatus as well, if you have one. Pop that down. Beautiful card. And that's it. What do you think? Alrighty, so we have last week's card, which is this one. This is the one that we created. Also, funnily enough, using the embossing technique and colouring in over the top. This was watercolouring. Let me bring in everyone who commented, liked, shared the post, because you go in the draw for that as well. So for anyone watching, even if you're watching the replay, if you wouldn't mind sharing this video, I really would appreciate it. It helps to get my name out there and people to be watching my videos, which is always good. And yeah, and if you're watching YouTube, please leave a comment there as well. And if you haven't hit subscribe, please do that. All right, everyone, so last week's entries have gone in. I'm going to draw for this week's card. Oh, thanks, Sandy. Yeah, it is beautiful. Pam, well done, Pam. So I'm going to send you that card tomorrow. Well done. That's fantastic. All right, so give me a second. I'm going to pop the camera up. I'm doing well at hitting wrong buttons. I don't know what I just pressed then. All right, so that was a quick and easy card for tonight. Hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget, you can purchase the Biggest Wish and the Stitchery in my online store if you would like, or any of the products that I've used on today's card. You can certainly purchase them. I have the great specials, the handmade card, the bundle tutorial, and for over $50 this month using a hostess code is that SSS tutorial as well, worth $9.99 US. All right, everyone, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I really appreciate everyone popping on and saying hello. I hope you have a great Friday and a really great weekend as well. If there's anything I can help you with, please let me know. And yeah, I'll be back next Thursday with another card. And I can tell you, because I've already designed it, we're using the Party Puffins stamp set, which so cute, so adorable. And we're also using the Party Pattern Designer Series paper, which is a Hostess stamp set, so a Hostess DSP pack, so you can only get it in a big order. So yeah, come back and watch that one with me. All right, everyone, have a wonderful night, and I'll see you all next week. Okay, bye-bye.